I know it was something that kind of, I don't know if it lingered, if it's something that was just brought to you after a certain event. I mean,
I always consider myself to be a real artist. When I did regular hip hop, if I was talking about hustling or knocking somebody out, that mean I just did it. You know, that's how I express myself, and I don't live the type of lifestyle no more.
You know what it is, it's the Movement Radio Show. The Movement Radio Show TV. The Movement Radio Show is going live in progress right now with Dudamis, gospel rapper on LUE Production. So let's just tune in and see what's cracking.
It's more to life than just drinking and turning up. You know what I'm saying? It's another point, you know what I'm saying? Without God, we ain't got nothing.
now right before you came in here, we was talking about it.
Yep.
Excuse me, and the point I was making is, it seems like mainstream music has taken the hustle and exploited it. Because if Trues talk about it, let's keep it real, they're going to get indicted.
Sure, right.
But everybody else talk about it, it's cool.
They telling stories about stuff they ain't never done.
Never done.
They telling stuff that they seen or heard or just because they think it's cool.
Right.
I grew up in the era of cats who was really speaking their lives, and that was their outlet, and they was talking about what was going on around them, what they were seeing, what they was going through. And I think a lot of people lost that. Now it was just, I think a big part is like, anything as much creativity no more. Now it ain't, let me make something totally different. It's like, oh man, dude just got on with this song, so let me make a song something like that and see if I can get on to it.
I hear the draw. Where you from? I hear the draw. Where you?
Yeah, I'm a country boy, man. I'm from St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? St. Louis.
Hey man, shout out to them, because another guest we rock with, Unpredictable RD, he's actually out there now for the do a show in St. Louis. So man, shout out to the LUE right now, man. They represent real big, man. Watch to the LUE. Now, let me ask you this. Talk to us about St. Louis. Now I can see, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only outside pictures I really got painted in the 90s when hip hop was popular was when Quick was really talking about it, going out of town and little certain stuff like that. Tell me about the LUE. Take me to the LUE, because we had Easy, y'all had NWA, y'all had all these artists from out here that brought you here. Take me to the LUE right now. Take me to St. Louis. Let me know.
St. Louis, like when I first moved to Long Beach, people asked me, why would you leave St. Louis and come to a place like Long Beach or LA? St. Louis is, you take all the hoods from LA and put them to a city the size of Rialto. You know what I'm saying?
No
like,
way, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That's no way.
Where I'm from, man, it ain't no, you beef with somebody today, you ain't gonna see them for 6 months. If you don't leave the house, maybe, but if you go outside, you want to see cats that you just have a problem with, there's only so much to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a real cutthroat kind of place, but at the same time, I love my hometown.
LUE Production is all around here, man. It's deep. So let's go see who else is in the building. LUE Production is deep tonight. Let's see who else here. You going? See, we got Do right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So the LUE Production takeover last night, man. How you feeling about this whole month, Dada?
Man, I felt like it was incredible, man. We took over the whole month and shit was popping. So shout out to Fitty, man. We gonna move it right there. Feel me? Oh, look.
There it is right there, man. So who else we got in the building? Who else we got in the building? Told you, man, it's deep. It's deep. Now you remember her from actually last week.
Hi guys, J Honey.
In the building right now, you know what I'm saying? So it was the LUE Production takeover the whole month. You know what I'm saying? How did you like the last time you was on the show?
I loved it. That's why I'm here today.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of the LUE Production's models.
Hi. Do music videos as well.
That's what it is right there. So I told you, man, we deep. So let's go back. Let's go back. Are y'all coming in?
Let's go back. Yes, we coming in. Party.
Yeah, you know,
party.
and that's what it is. You see her. You see her. Crazy, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, we deep in this thing. Everybody else coming up. Hey, we about to go smoke a cig.
And you know what's funny? Out here, we already know what that stands for. That represents, honestly, and I can say, a big BPS, Black Peace Stone, which is a rooted, I mean, that's Chicago to LA.
Here's another member of actually LUE Productions. We got Janice, you know what I'm saying, one of the LUE Production models. So it's been the LUE Production takeover this whole month. So how did you like how did you enjoy the last time you was here?
I couldn't hear you.
I said it was the LUE Production Takeover month. This is the last night. So how did you enjoy your time on the Movement Radio Show?
I loved it. I enjoyed it. I thank you guys for allowing me to come up here.
So that's what it is. We're gonna get turned up tonight, right?
Yes.
You ready? That's what it is, man. Throw your L's up or shut the hell up. That's what it is, man. So let's go back and see what's going on, man. It's the LUE Production Takeover the whole night. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's roll.
Let's go.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's the real. Cause see, hey, cool. That's like, see, and that's funny because when we watch movies like ATL, we see the little things about how it's a little small community things going on. Like you said, you step out the house, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, he come rolling down the street right now.
Man, there ain't nowhere you can go in St. Louis that's gonna take longer than 20 minutes. Like when I moved out here and I was like, hey, it take an hour to get from here to there. Man, it was rough on the brother. Where I'm from, if it take longer than 30 minutes, I ain't coming.
Okay.
Flat out. That's 30 minutes of the street, like no highway. Like I ain't coming.
Right.
I heard everything's so spaced out. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Yeah, 30 minutes is just okay. You done made it from point A, maybe.
Your ass will go about 6 blocks.
Hey, that's crazy. So now talk to us about St. Louis now, because for me, when I hear St. Louis, I just think about them. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Okay.
And then velour sweatsuits. So I mean, that changed the game. I'm sorry.
I don't know what kind of audience y'all got. Can I be 100% real?
For sure, go
what
ahead.
The Movement Radio Show is about. I want you to tell us like it is.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
And that's what I said. Take me. I don't want to know just about them. Tell me about
I'm
everything.
I'm gonna tell you the real. Nelly was the first artist to for real blow St. Louis up.
Okay.
But Nelly is not St. Louis. He does not represent St. Louis the way it should be.
Okay.
He just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to dude, he do his thing, but Nelly don't got no rank in St. Louis. Don't let nobody tell you that. He got them few cats too. He put money in his pocket who protect him. But Nelly can't walk down the street of St. Louis just good.
But what rapper don't do that now? I mean, honestly, let's think about it. What rapper don't do that? I can sit here and name a gang of mainstream rappers who put money in other hoods' pockets to get passes to go where they go.
Right.
I mean, I figured, I knew it couldn't have been that good with.
I could mention a few.
Now,
I
will say this. Murphy Lee.
Oh, we know what Murphy's
Murphy
about.
Lee, the dude in St. Louis, he can go anywhere he wants to, because he just always been that kind of cat. But Nelly and Ali, they done ruffled some feathers from some real cats in St. Louis. So there's certain stuff that they just can't do. Like the man in St. Louis, if you ask me, my homeboy, shout out to GSI, Rip the General.
Okay.
If you YouTube and you will see what I'm talking about.
Why does that name sound so
Rip
I done seen him on some mixtape. Rip the General.
He do stuff, man. He got features from Noble. He messed with the Outlaws. He brought the Outlaws to St. Louis.
We
went down there when I was saying Pepperboy with me. We were down there for the concert, and he brought the Outlaws to St. Louis. He a real cat. Like that's the man in St. Louis, if you ask me. When it comes to the hip hop scene, like they had their issues with them. I ain't gonna talk about all that. You can just go on YouTube, type in Rip the General. Yeah, I promise.
Rip the General. Okay, we're gonna do that because I'm interested. I want to go look at him now.
Me too. What happened?
That's
when we went to the radio station.
That's gonna be something that we gotta do.
Cause see, this is what we want to hear about. I don't want to hear about the Hollywood shit and what you got movies you got. Oh, fuck that. Tell me what's really going on. Are you good on your turf? Are you paying homage back to your hood? You can't just get out there and not pay homage back because the wolves will eat your ass up. And I say that all the time. You can't. You can't. You got to play by the rules. You got to pay homage. You got to pay dues. You know what I mean? So I guess Nelly didn't fucking do that. I mean, like I say, when I heard Nelly, like I say, my thing was he hit velour sweatsuit. Murphy Lee, I fucks with Murph. Anytime he drop a mixtape, I fucks with it because I can tell he just real about that like that.
I'm gonna take it a step deeper. Look, this is the real reason why Nelly don't get love like he should in St. Louis. When he first dropped, it was about 6 different cats who all had songs on the radio that was the next up. There's some dudes named Dead End. They had a song, My Life Is Like the Whirlwind, killing everything on the radio. Like everything. Nelly did a messed up but a good businessman type of move. He signed everybody that was popular, held them on his label for 6 years, and then released everybody, and they never put out an album.
Oh, who did that? Somebody else. Wait a minute.
And And that's why cats to this day is like.
Didn't Jive do that to Fody and Too Short and a whole few other artists? And then as soon as Britney Spears came out, they just shelved their ass, and then they had to just wait that out.
All them dudes up for 6 years. Chocolate Tie, Dead End, a few other people who was popping. Like if they wouldn't have signed with him, they probably would have been on.
But Pete did the Master P did the same thing.
But Pete put people projects out.
Yeah, that's one thing.
He did.
That's a cat. It was on No Limit. He came out.
He gave you some bread and put your project out.
He probably didn't put the actual the plug behind it. He did release
You know what I'm
album.
saying? He was giving cats, look, I'm gonna give you this amount of bread. I'm gonna put your CD out.
And here's your change.
And whatever you do, right? But he did that. Nelly didn't do none of that.
Now I gotta ask you this because you really blessing us with a lot of knowledge. I just feel it. What part of the game were you at this time when all this was going on?
Later, so just go ahead.
What part in the St. Louis music